rest in peace. Now tonight, we pen a letter, not the polite ribbon-tied kind, but one written in the ink of irony and the paper of public frustration. It's addressed to Deputy President Professor Kindiki, who yesterday, at the close of the 9th Devolution Conference, assured Kenyans that the government is not keen on abducting or silencing its citizens. But as recent protests left bodies on the streets and many are still missing, that promise is being weighed against a very different reality. Here is Chebet Birir with Dear Professor.
Dear Professor, I hope this letter finds you well, or at least better than the family of that young man in Kiserian whose mother is still scrubbing his blood off the tarmac. With the calmness of a man in a good suit, you say,
we are committed to securing spaces for dialogue and continuous consultations. This we must do in concert, not in confrontation.
I am tempted to believe you. Oh, Professor, I believe you. The same way I believe a cat that says it's lactose intolerant, or a lion that says it's a vegetarian.
And time has come for us to face head-on the threat of corruption and the danger it poses for the sustainability of our democracy.
Professor, when you speak, your words wear a white lab coat, clean, sterilized, precise. But out here in the streets, those words roll in the dust and get their ribs kicked in. Out here, freedom of speech sounds more like freedom until you speak, and then you are shot, not once, not twice, not even thrice, but 8 times.
Wakanichapa bana sasa 8 bana. Mtu anakupiga hivi bana na bunduki ukiwa chini.
You are kicked by police even on bent knees, because in this republic, submission is not safety. On July 7th, 2025, 12-year-old Bridget Njoki Wainaina was killed by a stray police bullet inside her home. As of now, neither you nor President William Ruto or any senior government official has issued a formal apology to the family of Njoki. This is not governance. This is a slow unfolding tragedy, a tragedy measured not just in statistics and headlines.
Nimeambia polisi, mtu yoyote mwenye atakaribia police station piga yeye risasi.
Wakati jana umesema shoot but do not kill. I want to repeat it here. In fact, shoot and kill.
We've buried too many youth to count. The ones whose crime was carrying a placard instead of a gun. The ones whose last text to their mother was, "I'll be home before curfew, Mom." They never made it home, Professor, but the bullets did. Dear Professor, they say justice is blind, but how ironic that the state now turns its full weight on its citizens.
We have a DPP who, despite the independence that they are assured of under Article 157, they proceed to dance to the tune of the executive and charge hapless Kenyans with terrorism.
Even against a blind man, not for breaking the law, but for daring to demand justice.
Vehement critics of the government have faced similar challenges as I have with KRA.
Dear Professor, in 2004, you joined the University of Nairobi as a lecturer of law, where you excelled and eventually became the head of Department of Public Law. You taught constitutional law, you taught contract law, criminal law, tort law, and property law. But let's focus on tort law, the law that protects citizens from harm. Isn't it just ironic that today it's the citizens who need protection from the state you now defend? Chebet Birir, KTN, Nairobi.
The 2025 Kenya Music Festival ended today with selected winners performing